Hello students, myself Dr. Shaiki Pratima, Ahmednagar Jilla Maratha Vidyaprasarak Samajas, New Arts, Commerce and Science College, Ahmednagar. Public Finance in India. This is the 8th chapter as per your the 12th standard syllabus. In this video, we have discussed the next point related to the public finance, related to the structure of the public finance. So the first point is like the public expenditure. In the last video, I have just introduced that the part, otherwise the different components of the public finance. So the first important point is like the public expenditure. The expenditure is the incurred by the public authority, state, and most important like this central, then state, and also the local bodies. It is there the citizens for the satisfying their the collective needs and for the promoting their the economic and social welfare. Basically, Indian economy will accept the social welfare program. So that's why the governmental expenditure is increases day by day. So the 20th century, the majority of the governments had adopted a policy of the laissez-faire. So this policy, under this policy, we know the functions of the government were the restricted to the obligatory functions, means the compulsory functions they will follow. Then the modern government not only the perform the obligatory functions, they also the accept the different functions like the defense and the civil administration, but also the perform the optional functions like the promoting the social and the economic development. So the development, if the economy will follow the concept of development, so that time the public expenditure is the increased. So the public expenditure, this is the most important point. So let's we discuss the next point, the classification of the public expenditure. So different economists will classify the public expenditure on the different the ways. So the first point is like the revenue expenditure. We know this is the important concept, and it's incurred by the carrying out of day to day the functions of the government department and the various services. If government will provide the different services, so that time they also they collect the different revenue. It is incurred the regularly, for example the administration cost of the government, then the salaries, allowances, and the pensions of government employees, then medical and public health services. The next point is the capital expenditure. We know the expenditure for the progress and the development of the country. This expenditure is most important. The capital expenditure, this is the huge expenditure. For example, the huge investment in the different development projects, then the loans granted to the state governments and also the companies, then repayment of the government loans, etc. The next point is like the developmental expenditure. So this expenditure, which is the generation of the employment, increase in the production, and also the price stability, it is known as also the developmental expenditure. For example, the expenditure on health, education, then industrial development, social welfare, research and development. So that expenditure that is most important, and it's a developmental expenditure. Then the next point is related to the revenue expenditure. It's like the non-developmental expenditure. So the on the other hand, we know the governmental expenditure does not yield any direct productive impact on the country. It's called as the non-developmental expenditure, like the administration cost, then the war expenditure, etc. We know that expenditure, it's a compulsory, but it's not a developmental expenditure. It's like just the process. In the in your the textbook, they also mention the most important, the supportive and also the additional information related to the public expenditure. So this chart will explain that the if we have to select the first year like the 1991 to 92, governmental expenditure, otherwise the public expenditure, is 72.317 crores. And if we have to compare the 2018-19 figure, so it is a huge increased. The first figure is like the 17 lakh 29,682 crores. It's a rapid gap like the 1991-92 to 2018-19. So this table will explain that the governmental expenditure, otherwise the public expenditure of the country, it's rapidly increases. Means they will provide the different facilities to our nation's people. So the next point is like the reason for the growth in public expenditure. So we observed that there is a continuous growth in the public expenditure in a developing countries like the India. We know our economy is a developing economy, means we always follow the concept of development. So the first point is it is related to the reasons. The first is the increase in the activity of the government. We know the modern government performs the many functions for the social and also the economic development of the country. These functions they include the spread of the education, then the public health, then public works, public the recreation, then the social welfare schemes. So different schemes followed by the government. So those schemes will increase the public expenditure. So it is observed that the new functions are the continuously being the undertaken and old functions are being the performed more efficient on a large scale of the government. So the next point is like the rapid increase in population. We know our population is rapidly increasing, and at that time the governmental expenditure is also increases. So that is the basic cause, otherwise the basic reason for the public expenditure. The next is the growing the urbanization. So the spread of urbanization is a global phenomenon. We know the urbanization is the most important part, and it leads to the increase in the government expenditure, because the basic priority, the basic facility provided by government, like the pure drinking water and also the road, then energy, then the schools and colleges, then public transport, then sanitization. So the sanitation, these are the most important part. This is the basic facility and it is provided by the government by free. Then we have discussed the next point related this part. It's the increasing the defense expenditure. In the modern time, the defense expenditure of the government is increasing even in the peacetime due to the stable and hostile international relationships. Means day by day we increase the international relationships. We accept the peace and calm life. So that's why the governmental expenditure is increases. Then next is the spread of democracy. The majority of the countries in the world are the democratic. A democratic form of the government is the expensive due to the regular election. So that's why our governmental expenditure is increases. It results in the increase in the total expenditure of the government. Then the next point is like the inflation. Inflation means what? The normal commodities, the common price, it's continuously increases. That is called as the inflation. With every time in the modern economy, we face the period of inflation. So the private individuals, the government has to buy the goods and services from the maker for the spread of economic and social development. So the prices show a rising trend. Due to this, the government has to incur the increasing cost. The next point is the industrial development. The after independence, the Indian economy will accept the industrialization, the concept of industrialization. So industrial developments leads to and the increase the production and also the create the employment and overall the growth in the economy. So that's why the government makes the huge effort for the implementing the various schemes and programs for the industrial sector. So that's why the industrial development is possible. So the next point is the disaster management. This is also important. The natural disaster. We know these 2 points is most important, the natural and the man-made the disaster, otherwise the calamities like the earthquakes, then the flood, then cyclones, and also the social unrest. Means if the different peoples will, if they are join the antisocial activities and they create the different problems, so that time the government role is most important. The government has to spread a huge amount for the disaster management, which increase the total expenditure. Basically, in the modern governments are the working for the welfare states. So there is a continuous increasing in the public expenditure. So these all points will explain that the basic reason which is increase the public expenditure. Okay, in this video I have shared that the most important the column is like the find out the reasons for the growth in the public expenditure other than given above. The next is the important social welfare schemes by the government. These 2 points is most important as related to the public finance, otherwise they related to the public expenditure. I think you have to find out these 2 points. And in this video, we have completed that the first important part is like the public expenditure related to the public finance. the structure of the public finance. Okay, so goodbye everybody.